What's up, everybody? What's going on today? Cash Tiger GG here. Got a new video for you guys about making a trade. It's going to walk you through a little bit of the stuff that I do when I'm looking at trades to kind of give you some kind of idea about some of the things I look at. Today's example is going to be using Ford Motor Company. It's decent stock. Stock does pretty good overall. Um, the price of the stock is where I like. It stays right in the same range as far as the ups and downs. So without further ado, let's get into the presentation. Alright, Cash Tiger GG, of course, is me learning to make a trade. One stock in three different ways to make money. It's one simple stock, three different ways for you to be able to make money. I'm going to go through each one of these so that you can kind of see a little bit more about it. Stocks, options. For this example, I'm doing 1,000 shares of Ford stock, and later videos will give you more idea about how I go about making the trades, funding the trades, and being able to do that. Okay, I did these slides yesterday during the market. As you can see at the very top, the price of the stock is $12.11. That would be the purchase price that you buy it for. Going down, looking on the option chain for Ford, if you go down and look on May 21st, the strike price is $12. You see it underlined. That means that you agree to sell the stock at $12. And they're going to give you 26 cents for you to do that. I'll get into more of that as we go. That's 26 cents per contract. So that's 26 cents. Like I said, we're doing 1,000 shares. That'll be times 1,000. 26 cents times 1,000. If you look at the May 28th for the $12 strike price, they're going to give you 43 cents for it. Selling the stock at $12, of course, is going to be 11 cents less than what you paid for it, but you're getting 43 cents. The numbers offset. I'll show you that in a few minutes. I took this out a little bit further so you guys could see. This is 2 weeks. June the 4th, same thing, same stock, same price. They're giving you 53 cents for the $12. As you see, each week you go out, the number gets higher. June 11th, it's 66 cents for the $12. June 18th, it's 65 cents for the $12. And finally, June 25th, 71 cents to sell it for $12. If you look at the price that you paid, $12.11, and you look, you're getting 71 cents to sell it for less than you paid for it, you're making a big profit. You go back and you look at these numbers. I've got this broke down by date, strike price. I'll just go through it with you. May the 21st for the $12 strike price is 26 cents per contract. So you take that money there and you're going to make $160. That's what you're going to make off that one trade. That is 1.7% return on your investment just for one small trade. It's not much money. It's just 1.7% off your investment for 1 week. May 28th, same thing, $12 strike price. You're going to get 43 cents per contract. That's $320 profit. That's 3.5% profit on your trade, just one trade. The banks are paying 2.3% a year. You're going to get 3.5% in one trade. If you go to the June 4th, $12 strike price, it's 53 cents a contract. You're going to make $420, 4.6%. See, the further you go out, the higher the numbers go. You go to June 11th, the strike price is $12. It's 66 cents per contract, $550. That's 6.1% just on one trade. Like I said, 6.1%. The banks are paying 2 to 2.3. June 25th, the $12 strike price is 71 cents. $600. That's 6.6% profit on one trade. That's one way that you can trade going for the $12 strike price. Um, for the next two examples, I'm going to go higher and lower with the strike price and show you the differences there. Okay, same thing. Ford stock 1211 cost, and now we're going to the 1250s. 1250 contract, what that means is that you agree to sell the stock for $12.50. If you look, that's 39 cents more than you paid for it. So the price of it is 8 cents. It's a little bit less, but you've got room for extra profit if the price goes up to be able to make it. Same thing, May 28 is 23 cents for the 1250. So you still got room to get that 39 cents plus the 23. Taking it out a little bit further, June the 4th, you're looking at 33 cents for the 1250. June 11th, 43 cents for the 1250. The 18th doesn't have 1250s because that's the monthly strike price. It's a little confusing. That's something I can explain to you later. These are called weeklies. This would be a monthly strike price. June 25th, they're going to give you 50 cents to agree to sell the price at 1250. That means you're going to get the 39 cents plus you're going to get the 50 cents. Now let's go into a breakdown. So May the 21st for the 1250 strike price, you're going to get 8 cents per contract. Potentially, if you get bought out, you're going to get $470. That's 5.2% profit. Banks, again, to 2.3. If you don't get bought out, then you get $80. The $80 is your money to keep, and you still retain the stock. That is 0.09%, almost 1%, and you get to keep your stock and you get to keep the money. May the 28th, 1250 strike price, 23 cents a contract. Potentially, if you get bought out, it's $620, which is 6.8% of your investment in one trade. And if you don't get bought out, you get $230. That's 2.5% free money, and you also get to keep your 1,000 shares of Ford. You don't have to sell it. June the 4th, 1250 strike price, 33 cents per contract. Potentially, if you get bought out at the 1250 price, what that means is if the price is 1250 or above, they will purchase your stock from you for $12.50. It's a contract. That's how it works. That's why it's called a contract. You agree to sell it at that price for 33 cents. That's what they pay you. So potentially, if the price is $12.50 or above, you get $720, which is 8% of your investment in one trade. We're still talking one trade, people. If you don't get bought out, you get $330, which is your money, free money to keep, 3.6%. Still way more than the banks pay in a year just for one trade. June 11th for the 1250 strike price is 43 cents per contract. Potentially $820 if the price is 1250 or above on that date. That's 9.1%. Again, the banks 2.3. If you don't get bought out, if the price is $12.50 or less, then you get $430, your money to keep, and you keep the stock. That's 4.7%. That's almost as much as the banks pay in 2 years. You're going to make it in one trade. June the 25th, 1250 strike price, 50 cents a contract. Potentially, price is above 1250, you get $890, 9.8%. One trade, 9.8%. If you do not get bought out, you get $500, which is 5.5% of your investment. It's yours to keep for free, and you get to keep the stock. Nothing's bought out. This is if you go with the 1250. The first we did $12 because 1211 is closer to 12. 1250 gives you the potential for the price to go up and you to capture the increase plus the profit. If not, you still make a good percentage of your investment back. Now we're going to take a look at the 1150, which is going to give you downside protection. Same thing, Ford. You look at May the 21st and you look at the 1150 strike price is 65 cents. So see the difference in 1150 and 1211, they make up the difference in the price, so you have downside protection. So basically all of these numbers is going to mean if the price is 1150 or above and you get bought out, which gives you downside protection. If the price drops from 1211 down, then you've got downside protection, so you still make money and you still get to keep the money. May the 28th, it's 75 cents for the 1150. June 4th, 83 cents for the 1150. June 11th, 90 cents for the 1150. Again, June 18th is monthly, not a weekly, so there's not 50 cents breakdown between the two. Go to June 25th, you get $1.01 for the 1150. Now let's go check out the percentages. May the 21st, for the 1150 strike price, you get 65 cents a contract. That's $40. It's not much money. It's really quick. It's really soon. It's you're in the money, so you got downside protection. So it's 0.004%. It's less than 0.5%. You get $40 with a downside protection of $650, which is 7%. So you make the investment, you make profit, but you have a 7% downside protection. May the 28th, for the 1150 strike price, that's 75 cents per contract, which is 10 contracts, 1,000 shares. You get $140. That money is yours to keep. That's 1.5%. You get in one trade your money to keep. You get $140 profit with a downside protection of $750, which is 8.3%. So the price can drop that much and you still are not losing money. You're still making money. June the 4th, for the 1150 strike price, it's 83 cents per contract. $220 is yours to keep, 2.4%. Still more than the banks pay in a year for one trade. You get the $220 profit, you get to keep it. You got a downside protection of $830, which is 9.2%. The stock can drop that much and you're still making money. June 11th, 1150 strike price is 90 cents per contract, $290. Your money to keep. 3.2% on your investment, more than the banks pay in a year. $290 with a downside protection of $900. So basically you got 10% downside protection. The price can drop 10% and you still make $290. No questions asked. June 25th, 1150 strike price, $1.01 per contract. You get $400, which is 4.4%, your money to keep, which is almost double what the banks pay in a year. You get $400 with downside protection of $1,010, which is 11.2%. So the stock price could drop 11.2% and you would still make $400 on this trade. So that is basically everything in a nutshell. Wrapping everything back up to the end. So that's it. So basically, that is one breakdown of trading one stock. Ford, there's thousands and thousands of stocks out there with options on them that you can trade. Ford is one I liked. I like the stock. I like the price of it, and I also like where it's at with the 52-week average. It's at a good place. The news is good. The earnings are good. They got some issues with the chip shortage, but it's not enough to affect them that's going to make that much of a drastic difference in the price of the stock. So that's why I'm recommending it. So that's Ford. 3 different ways to make a trade with the same stock. 3 different sets of options you can choose. You can choose to be at the money, which is $12. You can be out of the money, which is $12.50, so you can catch the increase if the stock goes up. or you can be super conservative and go for the 1150s, which is going to give you tremendous downside protection in case the stock drops, and you're still going to make a profit. So there's three different trading strategies that you can use right there to be able to make more money than the bank is going to pay you in a year in 1 week. So if you got any questions, drop them in the comments and message me. Follow me on social media. I'll post the links and everything for this. Please follow me, share the video. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be glad to help you out with it. Thank you so much.